services for Eunice Tucker, age 80 or age 91, were yesterday at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Larry Duke officiating, interment in Center Hill Cemetery. Hansville Funeral Home directed. Miss Tucker passed away on Friday. Funeral services for Thurman Billy Goody, age 75 of Cullman, will be at 11 a.m. today at Arab Heritage Memorial Chapel. Burial in Baileyton Cemetery. Arab Heritage Memorial Chapel is directing. Mr. Goody passed away on Friday at Cullman Regional Medical Center. And those are our obituaries for this Monday, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2, broadcasting live at channel2coleman.com right now and then all day, courtesy of YouTube.
Very good.
Yes, it is a beautiful, sunshiny Monday morning, the last week of August.
It was absolutely gorgeous yesterday morning.
Yes, it was.
Low humidity, it was wonderful. And this morning it was 60 degrees.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's going to warm up.
Of course, of course.
Let's check our weather forecast, brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. What do we start with today? The weather almanac for the 26th of August. The average high temperature remains at 92, the record high 110. I think that's the all-time high, isn't it? Do you remember a high any more than that?
I don't know.
That was 1952. It wasn't in the summer of 2007 anyway.
No.
The average low is 66, the record low 46, set back in 1940. Sunset this evening, 7:37. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6 minutes after 6. There's the satellite picture, and you can see what's going on around the country. Looks like storm activity here and there, but not in our part of the country. One more satellite picture. Here's the forecast for today. Beautiful sunny day today, a high near 87. Clear tonight, low of 63. Sunny tomorrow, warming up to 90. 91 on Wednesday, 92 Thursday, 93 Friday. I think I see a trend here.
I think we're going to finally hit the 90s.
All the way up to 94 by next Sunday. And we're going to be talking about big events for Sunday and Monday on our program today.
Yes, we are. Talking about the Sweet Tater Festival.
Sweet Tater Festival. Well, let's give you a little clue right now about Sweet Tater Festival.
Of course, it will take place Sunday and Monday from 1 to 4 on Sunday and Monday from 8 until 3. There, I think, are still a little bit of room for arts and crafts, but from what I understand, they are really filling up, and it is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be in their new location at Smith Lake Park. It is the 17th annual. Of course, there will be door prizes, entertainment, crafts, food vendors, kiddie rides, and lots of sweet potato pies. So go check that out at sweettaterfestival.com, but actually just go check it out. And go. It's going to be an awesome weekend, lots of good family fun. It'll be great entertainment, great way to spend your Labor Day weekend.
Yep, and I'm happy about moving to Smith Lake Park. I think that's perfect.
Yeah, I think it's great. It gives them the opportunity, like you said, to move and to have a lot of space, a lot of vendors, and people are just really, they are begging to get in as a vendor, as an entertainer, so it's going to be a great weekend.
Okay, who's our Facebook friend for today?
Our friend is Lowell Henderson, and Lowell Henderson likes Duck Dynasty and reading. And boy, I've gotten into Duck Dynasty.
I think everyone has.
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
They said that was the top-rated TV show when they started the new season.
Yeah, definitely. Just, 11 million people that watched that night or something like that. I was one of them. I enjoy it. It's kind of fun.
And I've noticed that a lot of Major League Baseball players now have big beards. Oh. And I thought, okay, is this the Duck Dynasty look? Something like that.
I don't know. Oh my gosh, I had not noticed that. But anyway, all righty.
Okay, we talked about Sweet Tater Festival. Who's our guest for today?
Tony Leonardi and Mr. Terry Kelly are here to talk about the Sweet Tater Festival. They are, I guess, the producers, managers, put it together kind of guys.
Yeah.
They're responsible for the Sweet Tater Festival.
So
Tony,
we will talk to them in just a little bit. George is here with news and commentary right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Time for news and commentary on this Monday morning. Looking at the Coleman Times, they're reporting that the event, as Ted had on his program this morning, was it Farm Y'all event? Coleman's inaugural Farm Y'all Festival happened Saturday. As he says, there were a couple of thousand people, they said, that showed up. When I saw the bull riding, fake bull, but lots of riding attraction, I thought, well, let's keep on going. There might have been a time when I would have tried that. You understand? A lot of things prevent that nowadays. It's called broken bones. What's interesting is that they're recognizing agriculture. But you know what's interesting too is that Coleman's known for strawberries back years ago, at strawberry festivals. But about 1910, believe it or not, it was sweet potatoes that were produced in mass in Coleman County. And in fact, Mr. Morgan Oil Company, his folks, before they got into retail business, built a store and got into oil and gas, they grew a lot of sweet potatoes back out at West Point. Filmmaker Cliff Vaughn's almost finished with a documentary on Brother Joseph and the Grotto. He says that it's scheduled for a release in October. It's about an hour and 20 minutes long, documenting Father Joseph is his name, and rather interesting story. Should be very fascinating to watch that. I don't know if it'll have a limited engagement, just a number of theaters that will carry it or not, but eventually it'll make it to DVD. Everything else does. In Hanceville, a lawsuit against a former Hanceville police officer. This teenager's accusing the police officer of using excessive force, pulling her out of bed. Apparently there was a complaint about noise coming from the area, so it was in the middle of the night. Then when she was put into the car, she was sitting apparently next to the dog that eventually had to be put down by the police officer back a couple of months ago. Harold Cox, who now works for the Summerton Police Department, is accused of pulling the sleeping girl out of bed, dragging her outside of her home in Williams Avenue Northeast in Hanceville, and that's when she says she was attacked. She did not go to the doctor, so there were there's no evidence there of injury, but the mayor and police department down in Hanceville say that they feel confident that this won't amount to much. Maybe not. A state senator from North Alabama says he's going to take a look at using reverse legislation requires hunters to report their kills to state officials. In other words, with this new hunting season, if you shoot a deer, you have to report it to this one company or this branch of government within 24 hours or you get fined. Now, the state's saying that they're doing this to keep track of where all the deer are, and if there are lots of them, it seems like all they'd have to do is call insurance companies, right, and body shops. And certainly there's an equation that can be used there, I don't know. But it would make it kind of difficult. Of course, I guess if you've got a cell phone, you could call from out there somewhere and report that. In Fort Payne, they're closing it down. Sequoia Caverns and Ellis Homestead. I've never made it there. The pools inside those caverns, everything's beautiful inside. But the 79-year-old owner says, look, I'm getting a little too old to handle this, and tourism is down. It's a shame because basically that was what was happening to Buddy Rogers in Hurricane Creek Park when he got so old that it was hard for him to maneuver. He did a lot of work just by himself in that canyon down there at Hurricane Creek, and as a result, we all have benefited from it. But now, of course, we're learning that the Alabama Music Hall of Fame has been closed since November. And again, you know, at what point does government stop giving these folks money to keep something open? It's good to have those kind of attractions, but should it always be at the taxpayer's expense? Tough question. In Tuscaloosa, they're warning property owners they've got to do something about all these weeds in all their lots where houses used to be before the tornado came through April 27th. Sort of a dim look at things, but they're warning property owners they face penalties if they don't clean up these lots left by the tornado. Of course, the houses are gone. Not everyone can afford to rebuild. I saw something that was really scary this weekend. I saw something that to me was so alarming. I mean, people talk about Senator Joseph McCarthy and all that back years ago, the communist death wish. Basically, he wanted to catch all the communists. Well, Lord, they're out in bundles now. Because there was an advertisement for Al Jazeera Network. Now, if you don't know anything about networks, I will tell you this is the blankety-blank network that was sold by Al Gore to the folks in the Middle East, Al Jazeera. They're going to have a channel on DirecTV. The ad started like this, 24-hour news. And they show these people who did not get fully compensated because of all these hurricanes down in Louisiana and around, and said the government just paid them this amount. And a baby was born, and they didn't get anything for that. They're catering they're trying to provide, or rather create, some civil unrest. This network is going to do that, and it's scary to me. We need another Joseph McCarthy out there somewhere. Someone stand up and say platoon halt, because that right now, I tell you, it goes against everything. What they're doing is saying, look, the government's not taking care of you, so think our way. That's the way that's looking or forming up. Last week, in a medical clinic in Arlington, Texas, a patient says she knew something was wrong. She was laying on the examination table. Then all of a sudden, the music stops. She said, well, that's kind of odd. Then the lights go out, and it got very quiet. She says, I knew something was wrong, so I started calling. Hello, is someone out there? For 5 minutes, she yelled. She couldn't do much. She was laying on the table with all these acupuncture needles in her, and everyone had gone home for the weekend. Another reason why you won't see George with one of those in him. Stay tuned, more today on 2 after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Welcome back to Today on 2. We have some prizes that we'd like to give away for today. Let's see what we have. We have the day pass to Hurricane Creek Park. We also have the fresh homemade dessert at Busy Bee Cafe on a $15 or more dinner purchase. And we have the large specialty pizza from Papa John's. 3 prizes for today. Let's look at some of our ads. We'll ask you a question, of course, about one of the merchants' ads, starting with Cotton State Barns of Coleman. They're located just past the interstate if you're headed west. And they buy or rent to own carports, play sets, utility trailers, and storage buildings.
And there's the Busy Bee Cafe. Of course, they've been around for years, but you know they do have a brand new location, or actually not a new location, a new building is what they've got.
New building.
And then they're open for dinner hours now on Fridays and Saturdays.
And in beautiful downtown Berlin, you'll find Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, sandwich plates, ribs, salads, and more homemade sides every day on Highway 278 in the Berlin Quick Stop.
Earl's Body Shop was voted Best Towing Service. David, Diane, and employees want to thank you for this wonderful honor. They have large and small towing available, local or long distance, and of course they are a body shop, Earl's Body Shop.
And the Teacher Supply, classroom materials, decorations, teacher resources, educational supplies, located on 9th Avenue Southwest across from Coleman Cemetery.
And the Triple Berry Brownie is the blizzard of the month at Dairy Queen. And don't forget about that $5 lunch, which includes the hamburger, the fries, a dessert, and a drink. And you can upgrade for an extra $1 to get a blizzard.
And Be Fit is now open, a fitness facility in downtown Coleman. No contract, pay just $50 a month, and that includes a personal trainer. Be Fit.
And diabetic shoes are now available at Borden Family Pharmacy. They're located right there at the corner of Eva Road and Highway 157. You can visit them on the web at www.bordenpharmacy.com.
Mr. Hicks Menswear, where they have regular, big, and tall sizes for men and suits, sport coats, and casual wear. Now also making suits and sport coats to your measurements.
And Tires for Less is more than just tires. They do feature Bridgestone and Firestone type tires, but they can have the oil changed and minor engine repairs done there. Go see Greg and the guys at Tires for Less.
There we go with some of our merchant ads. Question for today is about the Busy Bee Cafe. What is their signature item? It says it is home of the original.
Yeah,
tell us what that is. The signature item at the Busy Bee Cafe. 256-734-7399 is our phone number. We have the day pass to Hurricane Creek Park. We have the large Papa John's pizza. And we have the Busy Bee Cafe dessert.
Right.
Those are the prizes. We'll take your phone call right after we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, I'm Mike Doss with Premier Bank in Coleman, and a lot of non-customers ask, what do I need to cash a check that's off of Premier Bank? And it's very simple. A valid driver's license or a pictured ID, a military ID, is sufficient. And as long as you've got a valid ID, it's a very quick transaction. And this is Mike with Money Matters.
We have a caller ready to go.
Yeah, but...
Hello, who's calling?
Carolyn.
From where are you calling?
Coleman.
From Coleman, okay. What is the signature item at the Busy Bee Cafe?
They're breaded burgers.
That's right, the breaded burger at the Busy Bee Cafe. Stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. Oh, yeah, but boy, they've expanded their menu, and they have lots of things they never had before.
And it's really a neat-looking restaurant.
It
if you
really
haven't
is.
been in there, it's really...
And open for dinner hours on Friday and Saturday.
Yep.
Okay, let's look at the rest of our merchant ads right now, starting with Auto Tech, located on County Road 1354 in Vinemont, where they do major engine repair, transmission, and brake repair on both foreign and domestic vehicles.
And Mullins Body Shop. You've counted on them for over 50 years for auto body repair and towing, and you can count on them today. Call Sunny, Stacy, Beth, or Jim at Mullins Body Shop.
And Brown & Company Beverage is a specialty wine and beer store. They have the Beer Cave. They have a large variety of domestic and imported wine and beer on Highway 157.
And Deb's Bookstore, your hometown bookstore just down the road. Browsers are always welcome. Gift certificates are available. Used books are half price off every day. New books are 20% off every day at Deb's Bookstore.
Grand Point Pharmacy says customers have requested a Remedy Skin Repair Cream for patients at high risk to restore skin's natural moisture balance. Grand Point Pharmacy.
And Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center, where day passes are available, but you can also, of course, sign up for the monthly thing. It has indoor rubberized walking track and a variety of aerobic classes.
And Baldwin Counseling Center, Dr. Howard Rogers can help you with weight loss, individual and family counseling, lifestyle coaching. Help is a phone call away. There we go with our merchant ads for today. And let's see, we don't have any birthdays to report for today, but we'll be giving away our prize on Friday. Let's talk about Sweet Tater Festival right after this.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
There is the official t-shirt with the logo for the 2013 Sweet Tater Festival, and Tony Leonardi is back to talk with us, and he brought Terry Kelly along with him to talk about Sweet Tater Festival. Tony, the big news is a new location. Tell us what this came about.
A great new location, Smith Lake Park. That's the place to be.
And why the switch to the park this year?
Well, we really had a big problem in Crane Hill. Last year we had just close to 4,000 people and a bunch of cars and a bunch of people.
And not enough room to put them, right?
They just don't mix.
Yeah.
So the opportunity come along and I grabbed it.
Yeah, fantastic. And you've been sort of the organizer for this for a number of years now. How many?
8 years.
8 years. But the program's been, or the festival's been going on for 17.
Ever since the school burnt down 17 years ago.
Right. Doesn't seem like it's been that long, but it has. And one of the things that I wanted to point out was every year you have come up, of course, with a different little sweet potato guy. Okay. And now we have the sweet tater tots. I love them, the tater tots.
The guy who does that is Donald Walker, and he's from Arab, and he does a great job. He does some of those pictures at the different schools in their lunchrooms and things, all the vegetables.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Very good. Well, he did an awesome job this year, and of course the festival is growing, and we do want tater tots to come. We want everybody to take their little kiddies and go on out, because it's a good family entertainment, isn't it?
And a lot of rides.
Okay. And Terry, you're of course with Terry Kelly Productions, and I suppose you've kind of been behind the scenes trying to get it coordinated with all these different events and vendors and so forth. Is that kind of what you're doing?
We've handled all of the entertainment this year.
Okay.
And the entertainment has expanded beyond what it has ever done before.
Wow.
We've had a lot of people wanting to perform at the festival, as well as we have some Nashville talent, some talent from Florida that's going to be coming up to kind of get involved with us.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that.
Now y'all are rivaling Rock the South. Y'all are right behind Rock the South, I tell you.
We're not worried about it.
It's coming, and pretty soon everybody's going to go, did you go to the Sweet Tater Festival?
Yeah. Well, we're hoping, you know. We actually, the schedule for Sundays, the festival doesn't actually start till 1, but we actually have somebody that's going to be on stage at noon. When the festival is over at, I think, 4, we still have a band that goes till 5.
Oh, okay. So people
And so
can stay
this
a
is
little
going to
bit
be
longer
the trend for the weekend. We're going to be there past the actual Sweet Tater time frame to have more bands to play so that we can get all the entertainers that wanted to be involved in.
Yeah.
And
We want everybody in.
It's continuous, so I mean, there's no let up. There's one's playing, the other's setting up, back and forth, and
Okay.
Right.
So, and then Monday, of course, doing the same thing,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Monday's a long day.
So,
8 to 5 for
yes,
us.
yeah,
For
so
the musical side of it, it's going to be 8 to 5.
Right, right. And you've got rides. You've got all kinds of rides, and you've got a petting zoo, and just all kinds of different
a
things.
lot of
don't you?
vendors coming.
Okay, now
In
I
fact,
saw this. Excuse me, but in the zoo, what's a cucamonga? I got to ask that.
a cucamonga, the way I understand, it's like a little raccoon
Oh, okay.
from South America, I believe.
Okay, because they've got alpacas and kangaroos and goats, but a cucamonga, I'd go just to go see what a cucamonga is. But you've got all kinds of great vendors as well, don't you?
Oh, tons of vendors. I mean, we're pushing 100 vendors.
Wow.
Wow, that's right, from soup to nuts.
From soup to nuts, okay. And all kinds of arts and crafts and different things like that.
There's, what's on that list? There's, I think there's 19 arts and craft vendors.
Okay, okay. And
And
each year it has progressed, hasn't it?
Considerably. This year, as of August 21st, we had 74 vendors signed up.
Wow. And that's the most you've ever had, right?
That beats all of them.
Yeah, that
Just
is
at that, yeah.
fantastic. So there's just all kinds. I see Indian crafts, birdhouses, must be Gorda art? Is that for
Gorda,
gourds?
uh-huh,
Okay,
mhm.
all righty.
Just on and on, just a variety of everything.
Okay. And we have some slides that we want to show you, so we better get right to that. Let's take a
Yeah,
look.
these
at
are the
that.
entertainers and the entertainment lineup that we're going to have this year. Of course, there I am.
I was going to say,
Everybody's seen me.
I think I know that
This
guy.
is Barry Smith. Barry's coming from Louisiana to help me guest host this year.
Okay.
Barry's been in several movies, and he has 2 coming out. Kingdom Creations Crafts is a division of our company now.
Okay.
And this is a jewelry line, so that'll be exciting. We have Jake Mann, which will be opening out for us on Sunday. He'll be on at noon. And then we have Ross Key Country, which is coming out of Nashville, Tennessee, to come down and do the event with us. We're looking forward to that. And then we have the Tall Timber Antique Medicine Show. If you've never seen these guys before, they're a treat. They'll be closing the day out. And then for our post-entertainment, we're going to have Chimney Branch, which does bluegrass and gospel. And so I'm looking forward to hearing these guys. I think they're going to be great. Brooke Sinyard and her brother, Serenity Road, they'll be opening out for us on Monday. And then we have Tracy Height, which will be following them. And Missy Nell Baker has given of her time to be a part of this. And we have Savannah McCain that's going to be coming out. I'm looking forward to hearing Savannah. And this is Crystal Rager. Crystal's coming all the way from Tuscaloosa to be a part of the event, and she's really excited about that. And of course, we have Harmony 4. Harmony 4 has been with us for a long time, and they are a great a cappella Christian group, and if you've never heard them before, they are a treat. And then we've got Mr. Wayne Abbott. He's going to actually be the official closing act for the festival. Terry Pageant and Elvis and all of that, if you're looking for him, he's taking his kids to the beach this time. So he's going to be taking a break. And then we also have a couple that weren't on. There's Charlie Painter from Nashville, Tennessee, that's going to be part of the post-entertainment. And then Rick Allen King is a gospel professional, has been traveling the road for over 40 years. He does a comedy act along with his gospel. He's been a part of the Gaithers group before, and he's traveled just with everybody in gospel music. So he's going to be wonderful. And a lot of these guys will have their CDs there for sale under our tent. So you can drop by and you know, get a CD of your favorite performer or whatnot, and it's going to be fun.
So good variety, good mix, bluegrass,
Very good
country.
mix.
Do you believe all that?
No, I think it's phenomenal. And we can't forget
I was going to say
sweet
now,
potato pies.
Tony brought you a T-shirt.
Yeah.
So I get the pie.
I guess you get the pie. Okay.
That's by Seven Winds Bakery, or Kitchen, right off of 222.
Okay.
When you're going to Smith Lake Park, you go right by their place.
This is a gorgeous looking pie.
Oh.
All right, guys, thanks so much. We'll be talking about it all week long to remind everybody, but it's going to be
Thank
a
you for
great
having us.
event, and everybody needs to attend.
Yep.
Looks like the weather is cooperating
And
too.
I think it's going to be awesome weather.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
We'll be back with more right after this.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Now it's time for our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. And Omega Hospice Grief Support Group will be meeting on September the 3rd at 5:30. It is a six-week cycle of group meetings for anyone who has dealt with a loss. There are trained grief counselors available, and it's free to the public, and it's going to be held at Westminster. It would be nice to know the location. So it's going to be held at Westminster Assisted Living. And the Sweet Tater Festival is going to be located, of course, at Smith Lake Park. It's going to be held this coming weekend, Sunday from 1 to 4, Monday from 8 to 3. There are some wonderful arts and craft vendors. We've just talked about that, and great entertainment and kiddie rides and lots of sweet potato pies. Y'all go out and enjoy it. American Legion Post 4 is hosting a fundraising dinner on September the 12th at 6 o'clock. There's a $10 donation. Location is at the VFW American Legion building. And of course, if you need more information, give them a call, 256-636-1913. And if you have a community billboard you'd like to share with us, you can email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com. Give us a call at 256-734-7399. Fax it to 256-734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook. And we forgot to mention that the Facebook friend wins that Mad Dog barbecue sandwich.
Okay, our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. It'll be a beautiful sunny day today with a high in the upper 80s. Clear tonight, low of 63. Sunny again tomorrow with a high topping around 90 degrees. And who do we have coming to see us tomorrow?
Dr. Howard Rogers will be here tomorrow.
And he will solve whatever our latest problem is.
Right. He will probably tell us how to deal with eating too much sweet potato pie.
I don't want to hear that
We'll have
part.
to ask him that.
Thank you for watching today on 2.
Hope you have a great day.